Hey there, welcome to Millennium Milestone Presents, a site dedicated to storytelling in books, movies, video games, and other exciting genres where the only thing scarier than monsters on screen is my caffeine addiction. Today we're diving into Zach Krager's latest horror offering, Weapons, starring Julia Garner, Josh Brolin, Amy Madigan, and Alden Ehrenreich. When all but one child from the same classroom mysteriously vanishes on the same night at exactly the same time, a community is left questioning who or what is behind these disappearances. Was it the school teacher who has drinking problems with a knack for meddling in extramarital affairs, the principal who keeps telling her to stay out of the investigation, or somebody in the police force, or something far more sinister? Now, I'll admit, I was not looking to see a horror flick anytime soon. I'm not really fond of them, and I am a little squeamish sometimes in the stomach, but hey, this is something that I gotta do as a reviewer, and here we go right now. Now, while the movie does center around Julia Garner's character, Justin Grady, who is determined to find out the truth no matter what the cost is, this is actually done from different perspectives as we go deeper and deeper into the movie. For instance, there's also Archer Graff, a surveyor and father of one of the missing children, who thinks Justine's behind this parents following her to get answers as well. So right off the bat, the movie sets the tone with a very eerie narration of children relaying the situation that happened at the school, and now everyone trying to piece together the puzzle as to what happened here. And the art direction of this is very incredibly phenomenal as well. We go through these different perspectives, not even knowing for sure what entirely is happening at this point. And we finally do get clues as it goes further along in the film. So that's the best I can sum up without mentioning any spoilers. But from this point onward, I am going to mention some potential spoilers here. So if you really do want to be psyched out by this film, I suggest you would click away at this point. The film features a strong cast, starting with Julia Garner as Justin Grady, who was phenomenal in Ozark, where she gained recognition for playing Ruth Langmore in the Netflix crime drama. As mentioned earlier, Justine has a checkered past as a teacher who does not abide by the rules all the time. While this would land her in trouble in many cases, this actually proves to be an advantage for her as she manages to find pieces to the puzzle as to why the children were disappearing from her classroom. Next up is one of my favorite actors of all time, Josh Brolin, who, by God, was phenomenal in the movie No Country for Old Men, but also known for being the Cosmic Titan in Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame. While not necessarily on the same par as those movies, Brolin does bring a spectacular performance as a father who's just simply looking for his kid and doing anything possible. And it's interesting how they use his skills as a contractor, a building surveyor, to figure out where these children are going. He goes to home looking for video footage from each parent that lost a child and using that to survey the entire city to figure out where they're hiding. Now, there is someone else that I have not mentioned yet that should be definitely noted is the character of Alex Lilly, played by Carrie Christopher, who, even though a small child actor is involved in this, does a great job of basically summing up that same energy and vibe that you got from The Sixth Sense. Also, co-starring on this side of the story with him is that of Gladys Lilly, who's played by Amy Madigan, who turns out to be the antagonist of this entire story. And boy, I don't even want to say way too much about her, but she is evil as they come. Like, I was definitely mortified of this scary person in disguise, this woman. To round out the cast, we have Benedict Wong, who plays the principal in this, and Alden Ehrenreich, who's been noted for being in Solo, which was not a great film, but he managed to bounce back later on in films like Cocaine Bear, and yes, that TV series we call Ironheart, but we won't speak of that. What we will speak of is his character Paul, the love interest of Justine, also as part of the investigation as he uncovers a thief that happens to know where these kids are hiding. Of course, this is a complicated situation where this thief had already stuck him, not once, but twice with drug needles, which forces him to have to hide a lot of his really on dealings with both being a police officer and that of cheating on his wife as well. The theme of Weapons, interesting enough, seems to be very much straightforward with the title itself. How lies can be used as weapons against you. Your children can be used as weapons against you. Even the witchcraft that's employed in this movie ends up becoming the very thing that's a weapon against the antagonist at the end of this movie as well. And that's the twist that really caught me off guard with the way it was done and executed so finely as well. For that reason alone, along with the rest of the movie, the cast, it definitely gets a rating of excellent for me. This film, I highly recommend if you really like a good scare and something that really gets you wondering how everything comes up towards the end in this role as well. All in all, that's all I got to say about Weapons. What did you think of it? If you went out to go see it as well, like, share, and subscribe. And as you best know, I always say, you best better believe I'll be back.